Hey, what's up guys? It's Tessa here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited to be recording again. I have a few videos that are like recorded, edited, but I don't know, I don't like them anymore. I don't really want to put them on my channel, but I also knew that I really had to upload something because it's been so long, so here we are. I wanted to take a second to plug my Instagram. If you don't follow me, you should go ahead and follow me because that's where I spend most of my social media time. And if you want to see more consistent posting, I'll definitely be over there. With all of that little plugging done, let's get into the video. So today I wanted to talk about something that I'm still kind of currently working through, and that is finding your place in like a group of friends or in a community, because that is something I've always struggled with, and I don't exactly know why that is. I don't think I'm like a mean, I've always struggled with this for whatever reason, so I'm going to tell a little bit of backstory on my history of friendship. So if you've watched actually I think it was my first video on this channel, I recorded with my bestie Kaylin, and we shared how our moms were best friends, and then we were born just a few weeks apart, and so we grew up being like best friends, like so close, like sisters. And she was always kind of like my built-in best friend, and I don't know if I had other friends growing up, but I don't know if I just said to myself, because I am super loyal and super like faithful, I don't know if I just said to myself, Kaylin is my best friend now and forever, and I will never have another best friend or something, because none of my other friendships ever really got super close. And whenever Kaylin moved, when I think we were 11 or 12, she moved out of the country, and I kind of was left with myself and all of my surface level friends. And that is something I think I have been good at, is I didn't quickly fall into cliques. I was always friendly to everybody, but then that left me out of the loop of actually what's going on. I remember in 6th grade hanging out with my group of friends I normally hung out with, but they had made plans and said, oh, you're not invited because you're not actually like part of the group. And I remember feeling like so hurt by that, and obviously it's just middle school drama and you say things that you don't mean or you don't realize are really hurtful, but that was super sucky to hear. And I just kind of realized, like, I don't know if I actually have any like close friends. And I felt that way all through high school, and why am I crying? Anyway, I felt that way all through high school, even though I did go through like groups of, little mini groups of like good friends here, good friends here, good friends here. I think another reason that I felt this way was that when I was in a dating relationship, I would always focus all of my attention on that person, and I would neglect my friends. It's like the common, like everyone says it, like don't forget your friends when you're dating someone. And I definitely was really bad at doing that, and really bad at stewarding my friends' hearts and loving on them well. And I deeply regret that. What the heck? Sorry. I came to college, and I made some really good friends freshman year, and we stayed really good friends through sophomore year. And one of them that I was the closest to in my college was Jenna. Jenna also moved back to her hometown, and that was really hard for me because she had just been with me through so much, and she had really shown me how to like love your friends, and I just really am still to this day so thankful for her. Oh my gosh, this is the saddest video. And then I met Devin, and we started dating, and we got married, and Devin is definitely my best friend for the rest of my life, but I've still struggled, even with Caitlin moving back to the States and going to the same school as me, and we've been able to reconnect, and we're still really close. It's still been hard for me to feel like if Devin's not available, he's at work or something, for example, and Caitlin's at school, like I feel like I sometimes have nowhere to go. And part of it I really think is my own fault. And so the reason I'm making this video, what the heck, is because I've noticed a couple things that I tend to do, and I want to just share any like tips or just share like what I've learned in the process, because I do feel now that I am in a good community and I do have good friends, and I'm really grateful for that. But it's just funny. It's funny as you grow older, you just kind of realize that your friendships aren't going to be the same as they are when you're young. Like, you have to be so intentional and you really have to make it happen. I mean, there's so many people that I thought we were like lifelong friends that I haven't seen since our wedding day. You know, it's just like, you just have to like fight for it and choose, like, not in a weird, mean, or exclusive way, but just choose like, I want to be friends with this person and I'm going to seek them out and I'm going to actually learn about them. I'm going to ask them the deep questions. I'm going to go beyond the surface level with them because I really think it's worth it to have close friendships. So that's the first thing I would say is a tip. I can't get like my cry voice to go away. That's the first thing I would say is a tip, is to kind of choose your tribe, choose your group. Again, not in like an exclusive clique way, but just choose a few people that you really love being around and really uplift you, and decide like, I'm gonna sow into them and I'm gonna give all I've got, and they're gonna give back, you know, like if you know it's gonna be a really good friendship. The second thing is, don't assume that the things you dislike about yourself, other people are also always thinking. There might be things about yourself that you just feel like, oh, I'm really awkward, or oh, I wish I hadn't said that, or for me sometimes it's like, I don't like my laugh, and I especially on videos, when I hear myself like laughing with a group of friends, I'm like, oh my gosh, they probably hate me because of my stupid laugh. Like, the things that are so dumb that my friends have probably not thought, hopefully not thought, or just other things where I can come from a really great time of like getting coffee and catching up with someone that I really love, and then I can go home and immediately be like, I think they're pretending to be my friend. Like, I don't think they actually like me. And a lot of that is just deep-rooted insecurity that I need to work through. But I think I just am so quick to project my own negative opinion about myself onto other people. And so there's two things to fix about that. So one, think nice thoughts about yourself. Ask the Lord what He thinks about you. Ask your close friends what they think about you, and then refuse to believe anything different. And then the last thing is, I don't know if you're like me, but I tend to really like look forward to something as if where I am right now isn't good enough. And I would never say to my friends now, like, I don't think you're good enough, because that's not the case at all. I absolutely adore my friends. But it's easy for me to just imagine like, one day I'm gonna have this like best girl group friends and we're gonna travel together and we're gonna, I don't know, just like Sisters of the Traveling Pants, or like, I don't know, just something like super tight where you're like so close with a group of people that I forget to be present and enjoy where I'm at. And that's where I begin to think, no one likes me, I don't have any friends. When I was able to actually realize, kind of like click into perspective, it was probably earlier this year. I was able to be like, actually, I have really, really good friends who actually check up on me, who actually care about me, who go out of their way to ask how I'm doing. And I think it just really has ministered to my heart to be able to pause and look around and see like, oh my gosh, this is actually probably the best place I've ever been in. Kansas City is literally the perfect city. It's so many young adults, so many newlyweds, so many young families. It's like the perfect place for Dev and I right now. And we've made so many incredible friends. And just being able to realize that and be really thankful where I am, and not just look forward to this imaginary, maybe not realistic thing, and realize I actually have a girl group right here that I really enjoy and we really get along, and I'm really blessed to know them, even if it's not what I imagined, like we'd be talking on the phone all day every day or something. I don't even have time for that. What am I thinking? But yeah, so those are my tips for finding your place in a community, and I hope it was helpful. I'm sorry I cried throughout the whole thing. That was unexpected. But I love you guys. If you enjoyed this, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. You can also give this video a thumbs up. That kind of helps me keep track of what kind of videos you guys like to see. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't, because who knows, maybe one of these days I'll post more regularly. Bye!